Well, I needed a doohickey. I didn't have a doohickey, so I had to make a doohickey. Whatever kind of support or grommet that supported the throttle linkage, it goes down through the floor from that foot feed and works the throttle linkage out on the block. Whatever it was gone. And part of the wood's missing, so I don't know what was there, but that throttle linkage needs to be supported. And I got it loosened up on the block good now, so it will work, but I didn't have a support. And you know, one of my favorite things to do is to make one if I don't have one. I'd much rather make one than to buy one. So I took this old kitchen cabinet door hinge and split a washer and attached it to that, welded it to that, and I'm going to slip that up under that linkage rod and slide that other washer down on top of it and weld it in place, and I'll have a doohickey. So it's always nice to make a doohickey thingamajigger. I will be replacing the floor in this, replacing and placing. Some places there is no floor, but I will be replacing this part up here where this wood has rotted out with either new wood or probably metal. I like working with metal more than I do wood, so I'll probably put metal in it. But anyway, there's my doohickey. There's my doohickey in action. So now we have throttle linkage. Cool. I have begun the process of pulling these cables out, and there's 4 of them to do. And to pull them out and get them freed up and lubed up, and it is really a challenge because underneath that dash there's not a lot of room. It was not made for a plus size person such as myself, and I have a hard time getting under there to get those things out, but I got them out, and one of them I'm going to have to soak overnight. It doesn't want to free up, but it will eventually. I wanted to show you the PCV valves on this engine, positive crankcase ventilation, which in this case is a hole, 3 holes in the rocker arm covers. See that? Just a hole. How simple is that? So it can breathe. And another little thing that's just really cool on this engine is there are little bow ties everywhere. I showed you the little Chevy bow tie on the exhaust manifold. And there is also a little Chevy bow tie underneath this adapter for the carburetor. I think it's on the other side. There's a Chevy bow tie on the intake manifold, and there's a Chevy bow tie on the head, right down in there. And there's also on this gasket, there's even a little Chevy bow tie on that gasket that's under there. All Chevrolet parts, original parts, and that's pretty neat.